Morning, love. Hello, John. What's the matter, sweetheart? You look terrible. Dave knows about us, John. He bumped into me this morning. Said one of his friends saw us at the restaurant last night. Shit. That might complicate things, Jen, but it's not the end of the world. We've talked about this possibility. I know, John, but when the time came, it hurt. After all, Dave and I have been married for 25 years and we have 2 kids. What did you say to him? Pretty much the same thing we agreed on. I didn't deny it. You know I'm a terrible liar, John. So? Like I said, I pretty much stuck to the script you suggested, told him the truth. What? That you're a successful career woman, a lawyer no less, who's been married to a simple mechanic for most of her adult life, a guy who never tried to better himself? That for once in your life, you wanted to be with an alpha male, someone who is your equal, a man who can take responsibility, not someone who obeys your wishes at every turn? Yes, to a large extent. But don't overwhelm him too much. He has his own business now, and his profession provided for the kids and me. It's just that when we rehearsed this, I felt like I deserved someone like you. But when he reminded me of the years of support, both emotional and financial he'd given, then it all sounded a little hollow. You know what I mean? Have you told him everything, that if he didn't accept the status quo, the firm would back you in the divorce and leave him penniless? Yes. Yes, I did, John. The only problem is, he didn't seem to care about any of it. He just kept saying he couldn't believe I was leaving him after all his loyalty. I have to say, John, I was hurt. I tried to tell him that I wasn't giving up on him. I just felt like I deserved a little more. But I don't think he realized it. I don't want to lose him, John. A little more, Jen? I'm insulted. You said you liked sleeping with me. You told me it took you where good old hubby hadn't taken you in years. Did you or did you not tell me you'd never had sex like that? Yes, that's what I said, John. But I told you I didn't have that experience when I married Dave, and he was always so gentle. You're so different, so bossy and demanding. It just took me over. Yes, and I will continue to destroy you, love. Your husband will just have to accept that you now have an extra dimension. With you, he's lost his status as leader. I'm the alpha male here, and he'll have to accept that. Still, I hate to think that I cost you 25 years of marriage. Tell you what, I'll do some paperwork, and then I'll go see him this afternoon. Leave me the address of his workshop. What papers, John? Anything I can think of. January. You know the joke we play on all the gullible fools? Orders forbidding him from coming near you, me, or your house. Papers freezing his company's bank accounts is just the beginning. Inundating him with papers he has no right to know is just a bluff. Your little hubby will soon be told in no uncertain terms who the alpha is. Trust me, honey, by the time I'm done bullying him, he'll be begging you to give him anything you want. I don't know, John. You didn't see his face this morning. 1417. Mr. Brown, may I come in? My name is, I know who you are. Good. That saves time. I think Jenny told you this morning that the arrangement we have with her will continue for the foreseeable future. I don't think she told you why you'd allow it. If I could just put my briefcase here, thank you. I don't know if you know this, but I own the company Jenny works for. That means I have over 20 attorneys at my disposal, and I can absolutely assure you that each of them was chosen because of their excellent track record of winning cases. More than half of them have experience in divorce law, and believe me, I will not hesitate to pit each and every one of them against you. These documents are just what I prepared this morning. I'll go over them briefly. This is a petition for divorce. See? Your wife has already signed it. This is an order freezing your company's accounts until the business is sold in a settlement. It's an order giving you 24 hours to leave your marital home. These 4 restraining orders keeping you at least 200 feet away from me, Jenny, her home, and our place of employment. Do you realize which way this is going to go, Davy? I'll have you so swamped with lawsuits you won't be able to move. You'll give up in the end when you don't have a penny left to find the world's worst lawyer. And you know what? And all the while, I'm going to have your wife. Yes, I can see that you're bigger and stronger than me, but you have to realize that Neanderthals no longer rule the world. Brains conquered brawn years ago. Look, Mr. Brown, it doesn't have to be this way. Not at all. Let's just keep the status quo, okay? I'll continue to sleep with her when I want to and you when she wants to, just like the last 4 months. Hey, why are you making waves? Someday I'll get sick of her, and then she'll be all yours again. All right, I've said my piece. Let's face it. If you were all she needed, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? My advice is to just accept it. Think about it. Use it as an opportunity for self-improvement. But one piece of advice, buddy, leave your wife alone. I stole her from you not because I was the most charming guy who tried, but because I was an alpha male and told her how it would end, just like I'm gonna do to you. Are you done yet, Chatterbox? I see that like much of today's society, you have no idea what the term alpha male means. You want a simple mechanic to explain it to you? Come on, Cook, tell me what it means. Well, they say, it's better to see once than hear 100 times. With these words, Dave takes a half-step forward and smashes his right fist into the lawyer's face. There is a satisfying crunch of cartilage and teeth being knocked out. John falls to the floor, leaning his back against the wall of the workshop, an expression of utter amazement clearly visible on the undamaged part of his face. Before the pain can really pierce, Dave lifts John to his feet, but immediately drops him again with an uppercut to the diaphragm. This time, John lies on his side, trying to catch his breath. Just as John's search for breath takes its toll, Dave's steel-capped right boot stomps on the lawyer's outstretched arm, breaking his wrist and several bones in his hand. A boot strike to the chest, breaking 3 ribs, pacified Dave's rage for a moment. And Mr. Alpha, it would really help if you'd stop squealing. I'm trying to teach you something. By the way, thanks for making me break the promise I made to myself back in high school to never use my height and strength to hurt you. I was going to leave you out of the consequences of Jen's actions until you barged in here and rubbed my nose in it. Even calm men have their breaking points. Dave puts his foot on John's throat before he captures his attention again. Now, back to your education. The term alpha male comes from the wolf pack. He is the only wolf that tells all the others what to do. He may not be the smartest wolf or even the biggest, but he is the meanest bastard around. One that will kill without the slightest hesitation. He's absolutely ruthless. And you, son, aren't even close. You may be an alpha in the small world of your air-conditioned office, but out here in the big, bad world, you're just another pissant pussy. And I really wouldn't call you smart. You didn't even bring any witnesses, dumbass. Now, let's look at a possible future. The first option is to report this to the police. Maybe they'll arrest me, maybe not. Maybe I'll get bail, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll pin it on me, maybe they won't. There's a lot of possibilities, John. Worst case scenario, I get 5 years in prison. 5 years learning how to hurt people, how to kill and hide a body so no one will ever find it. And then when I finish my apprenticeship, we'll have another conversation like this. Or, Chatterbox, you can chalk it up to experience. Use this as one of your lessons in what can happen when you sleep with another man's wife. Now, back off. I've got some cleaning up to do thanks to you bleeding and, Jesus Christ, shitting on my nice, clean workshop floor. Alpha? My fucking ass. 1851. John, I'm waiting for you in the office. I thought you'd be back by now. Where are you? I just got admitted after 3 hours in the OR, Jen. Oh my God, what happened? Did you have an accident? No, Jen. I underestimated your husband. I foolishly went to see him alone. He broke my nose, my left arm, some ribs, and maybe my cheekbone. I don't believe that, John. As far as I know, he was never violent. Believe me, it's true. If you want, I can show you the x-rays. Oh my God, I can't believe it, not my Dave. Is there any way to stop you from going to the police? We're responsible for something. Despite what he's done, Dave doesn't deserve to go to jail for this. The police already called, Jen. I told them I was hit by an unknown driver. Your sweet, gentle husband told me that as bad as I feel right now, this is just the down payment on what I can expect if I press charges. I, uh, I can't risk it again, Jenny. I've decided to keep my mouth shut. That sounds a bit silly, John. It sounds like you're afraid of him. I just can't believe it. Dave wouldn't hurt a fly. Well, trust me, I got the broken bones to prove it. Just doing what I need to do to survive, Jen. Now I got to go. They've got me full of pain pills and they're starting to take effect. 9:18 the next morning. John's hospital bedside. John, you gotta help me. I drove until 8 o'clock last night. I didn't know if it would be safe to go home. I tried calling Dave to ask, but he never picked up. When I finally ventured home, all the locks had been changed. I couldn't get in. I ended up staying at my sister's house. I checked this morning and all of our bank accounts are empty and none of our credit cards are working. You have to help me out. Can you get one of the divorce guys to start the process of removing Dave from the house? Can I stay with you until then? No, Jen. But why, John? Because of all this. If I use company assets and resources to help you, he'll have a reason to come after me again. In fact, I'm going to reassure myself. You're fired, Jen. I'll pay you an extra 4 weeks of severance if you pack up and leave today. Can you tell Dave I fired you if you see him, please? Didn't you hear me, John? Dave cleaned me out. With no money, no job, and your help, I'm in the shit from the start. I'm sorry, Jen. You didn't see your husband's face when he beat me up. I'm doing what I have to do. You're pathetic, John. Yesterday you were bragging about being an alpha male. Today you're trembling and worried that my husband, who is 10 times your size, is hiding under your bed. How I could think I would be a queen if I ended up with you is beyond me. And you're delusional to think I'd ever be serious about a traitor like you. Epilogue. 10 o'clock that afternoon. Jennifer Brown sat in her stalled car on the side of the road. With empty credit cards and no cash, it was only a matter of time before she ran out of fuel. Thankfully, Dave hadn't thought to cancel her cell phone service, or was he being calculatingly cruel? She drove to the town where her 2 children now lived, seeking refuge. In all these years, they had never let more than an hour pass before responding to her messages. She'd started calling them just after 10 in the morning. She checked the messages one more time. 0. Jenny sighed, grabbed her useless purse, and got out of the car. Spreading her skirt, she stepped to the curb and stuck out her thumb. The predator approaching in the wrecked van smiled to himself as he saw the lone woman on the curb. He wouldn't call himself an alpha male. Even he was wise enough to realize that loners weren't called that. His smile grew wider as he approached her. This stretch of road had always been productive for him.